develop deep emotions for you to help her get over any fears or doubts. Be open and honest about how you feel. When she sees that you're equally committed, she'll know that her gut was right and that she can be vulnerable with you. She doesn't want to lose you. Fear of loss is one of the most telling signs of love. If she loves you, even if she doesn't know it yet, she'll be very afraid of losing you. This fear can show up in small ways, like her pulling away or acting like she's not sure about making a commitment. She may distance herself as a way to protect herself. She fears that becoming too close could intensify the pain of a potential breakup. Almost like self-sabotage, she loves you so much that the thought of losing you is too much for her to handle. To calm her down, be consistent and reassuring about your plans. Small things like being there for her, listening carefully, and reminding her that you're not going anywhere can make a big difference. Lesson 3. Accept her feelings for you. Remember that her fear of losing you is based on how much she values or cherishes you, even if she has trouble expressing it openly. Lesson 5. She tells you what she likes about you. Women often show how they feel in subtle ways, and one of them is by pointing out things they like about you, like your sense of humor, your work ethic, or even how you treat others. These comments may seem light, but they have deeper meanings. For example, if she says, "I love how thoughtful you are all the time," not only is she noticing a trait, she's also giving you a hint about how much it means to her. Pay close attention to these moments because they show how she feels in ways that words alone can't. The fact that she's willing to share what she likes about you shows that she's at ease enough to show her, "Hey there, thanks for watching my show." Don't skip love. It is an emotional word that has a lot of power. Love is. Love is described as a deep and intense feeling of affection. What makes love so captivating is how unpredictable and overwhelming it can be. We don't fully understand how scary it is to really love someone until we've been through it ourselves. What might begin as a simple friendship can suddenly turn into something much deeper. This sudden change is exactly why love can be so scary, especially when questions of commitment and reciprocity come up. For women, we may love someone, but how do we know if they feel the same way? It can be even harder to figure out how to handle love because many women hide their feelings, which makes it hard to tell how they really feel. Here are 15 small ways she might be telling you she loves you, but doesn't want to commit. Once you watch this video, you'll have a better idea of how she feels and how to react if you feel the same way. So click the like button, follow, and let's start. Seeing a woman become very open and emotional around you is a strong sign that she likes you. Everyone finds it challenging to be vulnerable, but for a woman, letting down her guard means she feels safe and trusts you. You may notice that she talks about her struggles, fears, or past events that she normally keeps to herself. This is her way of letting you into her world, a privilege not given to everyone. However, there exists a delicate balance between welcoming you into her world and safeguarding her own. Occasionally, she may erect those walls once more due to her fear of hurt. This can be confusing, but it's her way of figuring. If you're patient and reassuring, she'll probably feel more at ease taking down those walls for good. Being vulnerable is her way of telling you that she cares about you deeply and hopes you won't use her openness against her. If a woman is willing to let you see her true self, it's clear that her feelings are real. Remember to value this emotional honesty because it's not always easy to give it. 2, she wants to know what you think. If a woman loves or cares deeply about you, she will value your opinion and want to know what you think about different things. For example, she might ask you what you think about this outfit or if you think I'm overreacting to this situation. These questions aren't just out of curiosity, they're her way of including you in her decision-making and showing that your thoughts matter to her. Even if she stays independent and sure of herself, asking for your opinion shows that she trusts your judgment and that she's starting to see you as important in her life. This behavior can be subtle, but it's a strong sign of her growing affection and emotional connection with you. Pay attention to these moments and respond thoughtfully, because your words have more weight than you might realize. This trust, in your opinion, is her way of taking small but important steps towards becoming more emotionally close to you. She has the ability to understand your thoughts. A woman in love often develops an intuitive understanding of you. She may notice even the smallest change in your mood or behavior before you say a word. For example, if you walk into a room after a hard day at work, she'll know right away that something is wrong. This isn't magic. She can read your mind. It means she is paying more attention to you because she cares deeply and picks up on your non-verbal cues, like a distant look, a subtle frown, or a change in your energy. This attention can be comforting, but it could also make her hesitant to fully commit if she feels like you're not fully invested in her. Women have a lot of intuition that they rely on, and if she is already tuned into your feelings, it's a strong sign she has love. Compliments are her way of showing her appreciation and attraction to you without being too direct. If you notice this behavior, respond positively and acknowledge her. By using these words, you can encourage her to talk more and strengthen the bond between you two. 6. She sends you songs. Even though we live in a digital world, sharing music with her is still one of the most beautiful things you can do. If she sends you songs that make her think of you, it's a positive sign that she's thinking about you. It could be a song that you both heard together, or words that make you think of your relationship. This small thing has a lot of emotional weight to it. It's fascinating how music can sometimes say things that words can't. When she shares a song, it's her way of saying, "This makes me think of you," or "This shows how I feel about us." These actions show that she cares about you and that you are important to her. If you respond positively when she shares music, it will boost her confidence in expressing herself. You could even send her a song in return to show that you're equally invested in the connection. These interactions can strengthen the bond and bring you closer together. 7. Her closest friends know about you. When a woman is in love or has strong feelings for someone, she tells her closest friends. If she's been telling her friends about you, that's a positive sign that you've impressed her. Women usually keep their relationships a secret until they're sure of how they feel about someone. Introducing you to her friends or talking about your time together shows that she values you as a significant part of her life. She's telling them that she's thinking about you seriously. You may notice that her friends tease her when you're around, which could be her way of showing how comfortable and happy she is with you. If she says she's talked about you or even asked her friends for advice about the future of your relationship, it shows that she's serious and open about the connection you share. Keep in mind that if she's willing, Lesson 4, if she tells her friends about you, she's probably taking steps towards full commitment, but she might need time to be honest with you about how she really feels. Lesson 8. If she flirts with you mostly through text messages, that's a sign that she likes you but isn't sure about committing. She might use emojis, funny jokes, or playful comments to show that she's interested. Texting lets her say what she wants without the stress of face-to-face interactions, where she might feel open and vulnerable or afraid of being turned down. This could happen if she's unsure of her feelings or too shy to talk to you. If she flirts only when you text and not in person, she may be trying to calm her fears. You should also try to flirt with her in person. Showing her that you feel the same way and can return the favor will help her gain trust and confidence in you. Be gentle and supportive. The more she sees that you're interested, the more likely she is to show her love in person. 9. She reads your body language. When you're with her, she pays close attention to your body language and is quick to pick up on subtle cues you might not even notice. For example, she can tell when you're stressed, tired, or upset just by looking at you. She may also watch how you interact with other people, including your facial expressions. How do you stand and look at people? This close observation of your body language is a strong indication that she cares about you emotionally. Women are known for being adept at reading body language, and if she is constantly doing it, it means she wants to know more about your feelings and experience them. Pay attention to her body language. If she leans towards you, makes eye contact, or gently touches you, that's a clear sign that she's at ease and possibly falling for you. Making a space where both of you can talk about your feelings will strengthen this emotional connection. 10. She asks what's going on in your life. If a woman cares about you, she wants to know everything about it. So this means she wants to know about your day, your job, your hobbies, and your relationships with family and friends. She's not just interested in asking simple questions. She wants to understand. Think about your whole life and how she fits into it. If she asks you how you feel about certain things or even about events from the past to understand you and your priorities, a woman who likes you or wants to date you will ask you personal questions. She won't ask about the girls in your life or your current situations. It's possible that she's still not sure where she stands, and if you're interested in her for the long run. This is her way of testing whether you're exclusive or if she needs to fight for your attention. It will help her feel more sure about how she feels about you if you keep the conversation open and honest. A woman emotionally invested in you may exhibit subtle signs of nervousness and anxiety, such as excessive apologizing. She might say, sorry for things that don't really need an apology, like talking too much or taking up your time. This over-apologizing is often a sign that she's not sure about her actions or how you see her. It can also mean that she's not sure if your feelings are reciprocated and is trying to find out. Make sure she's not breaking any rules if she keeps saying sorry for things that lesson 5 seems small. It's how she shows she's open and honest. It's likely that she's nervous because she cares about you and doesn't want to do anything that could scare you away to make her feel better. Assure her that you respect her presence and that she doesn't need to say sorry for being herself. This will help her feel better about how she acts and feels about herself around you. 12. When a woman makes an effort to care for you, it's a clear indication of her emotional concern for you. She might bring you your favorite snacks, cook for you, or even surprise you with something nice like getting you a coffee when she knows you're busy. These little acts of kindness are her way of showing that she cares deeply about you and wants to make your life easier or more enjoyable. Caring for someone is a way to show love, and if she does it all the time, it's a clear sign that she's serious. She's looking for ways to improve your life, even in small ways that happen every day. These actions are her way of getting closer to you emotionally. If you see her doing these things, take the time to thank her and show her that you appreciate her kindness. 13. You happen to cross paths with her unexpectedly. If a woman likes you, she'll find ways to cross your path, even if it seems like a coincidence. You might be strolling down the street and unexpectedly encounter her. She might also appear in locations you frequently visit or at events you should be attending. At first, it might seem like a coincidence, but it's often her way of staying on your mind without being direct. This way, she makes sure you think about her and hopes to make an impact. Her sudden appearance is her way of letting you know she's interested and wants you to notice her. If you catch her doing this, it's a wonderful chance to make a connection and show her that you enjoy being with her. It's a subtle but strong sign that she's trying to stay in your life for music. she's shy and nervous around you. Women often act shy or nervous around people they care deeply about. If she stutters or avoids eye contact, it's usually because she cares deeply but doesn't know how you feel about her. The closer she gets to someone emotionally, the more vulnerable she feels. This nervousness is a normal response when someone cares about the other person, but it can also come from fear of rejection or not knowing how the other person will react. Her reserved or anxious behavior may indicate that she likes you, but is worried about your reaction. Make her feel at ease by being kind and reassuring. This will help her relax and eventually open up to you more. 15. She tells you she's breaking down her walls. It's significant when a woman expresses her willingness to be emotionally transparent and make a more serious commitment before committing fully. Many women put up emotional walls to keep themselves safe, but when she says she's letting go of them, it means she trusts you and is ready to explore a deeper connection. At this point, you have a unique chance to confirm your feelings for her and reassure her that you're ready to move forward with your relationship. If you reciprocate her openness, it can strengthen your bond and lead to a more meaningful, committed relationship. Understanding these 15 signs can help you tell when a woman is deeply interested in you but may be holding back because she's afraid of getting hurt. While love can be risky, being honest with each other improves the future. If you've noticed these signs in her, it's time to reassure her and demonstrate your commitment to a long-term relationship. If you want to learn more about relationships, don't forget to join. Leave your thoughts below. I'd love to hear about what you've been through. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.